What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to make the new YouTube channel background layout. Now I will provide a link in the description to a template. This is a template I created for you guys, so if you don't have the time to make this yourself, you can go and download that and then just customize it to your heart's content. But for those of you who do want to play around in Photoshop like I want to, this is for you. Okay, first thing we're going to do, open up Photoshop, go to File, New, and we are going to create a custom size of 970 pixels by 1700. You can make it as tall as you want. I'm actually going to change mine to 2000 just because my channel is a little longer height-wise. And go ahead and just make it a solid color. So go ahead and click OK. And there you go. Now that is just our background layer. Now we're going to go ahead and unlock the background. We're going to go ahead and say Image, Canvas Size, and we're going to change it from inches to pixels. And go ahead and change it to 1700 to 2000. I'm going to do 2000 though. So, you just want to change your width to either 1700 or 2000. Click OK. Now you're going to have a white square in a transparent background. That is okay. That's exactly what the new channel layout looks like. That white box we created originally, that's where YouTube puts the player and all that stuff. So you can't put anything there, but that's just going to be a guide for us, so we know not to use that area. Okay. We're going to go and take our paint bucket. And your paint bucket might be hidden behind the gradient tool. And we're going to fill this in on a new layer. Okay, so now you have a new layer. And we're going to fill that in black. Now, I'm going to go ahead and double click and go into the gradient overlay. And in gradient overlay, I'm going to go ahead and change the color. Now, I have picked out two colors that work pretty well. We basically are going to use two shades of gray. One's going to be dark, one's going to be light. The light gray, the hex code is 505050. If you want to use different colors, it's basically a dark color and a light color is what we're using. But you want, yeah. And then for the darker gray, the hex code is 767676. It's a slightly darker shade. And then all you're going to do is you're going to push. Did I use the same code? Oh, you know why? There we go. So there is our new, click OK, OK, and that's what you're going to have so far. Now, once you've done that, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create the stripes. Now to do that, we're going to make a new canvas, and we're going to make this 1 pixel wide by about 10 pixels in height. So it's going to be really tiny, and go ahead and zoom in as far as you can. Then with your eraser tool, we're just going to double click to unlock the background and erase everything that it has. Now go ahead and take your pencil tool and make sure your color is set to black, and you're basically going to do 2 pixels in black. Now if you want these a different color, go ahead and make them whatever color you want the stripes. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use black, because I want black stripes. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and go to Edit. And it's in here somewhere. Define Pattern. Go ahead and call this Stripes and OK. Now back on our original canvas we were working on, Now, if you can't see it, basically what you have to do So you have to go, I forgot a step. You gotta paint the background black, and then you gotta change the mode to screen, so you won't see the black. But now when you go in and you add in your pattern overlay of your stripes, and you click OK, you'll be able to see them perfectly. Okay, so we've added our pattern overlay. Now what I need to do is I'm going to go ahead and change the opacity of the stripes to about 20%. And I'm also going to do one more step. I'm going to click on this button, which adds a layer mask. Now once I've added a layer mask, I'm going to grab my gradient tool and, whoops, wrong way. I'm going to create a layer mask. Okay, so there we go. That looks pretty cool. Now what if you want to add an image to this? Well, go ahead and open your image in Photoshop. Now I've got my Chromajt little bug thing here that I'm going to use. Okay, fine. And I'm just going to go and drag it onto the area we are using. Control T so I can move it around and rotate and stuff. I'm going to go and resize it. So once you are all done with your design, all it's left to do is you just got to delete that white box. And there you have it. Now I'm going to leave it in here because I'm going to just turn it off. So you just delete that white box. Now what you have to do is you have to save this as YouTube background. Doesn't matter what you call it, but that's what I'm going to call it for all intents and purposes. Now that's going to save it as a PSD. What we actually need to save it as, we're going to go back and save as. I'm going to change the file type to a PNG. You can save it as whatever you want. Click OK. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and delete that layer. Save as. PNG. Save. OK. Then, what you're going to do is I'm on YouTube here. I'm going to go to my channel. Now I've already added a background that I've already gone. Sorry about that. I'm on my background right now. The way you insert this is you go into click Edit Channel, and right here where it says Background, you'll just click Remove, and you will insert the background image of your choosing. So, that is it for this video. I hope this was helpful. And until next time, I'm out of here.